All right, so I am at Iowa in the truck series of the NASCAR Heat 4 video game. I did an Iowa video, thought I had a good setup that was fast and the tires would last, but got it into a race and realized you maneuver around traffic and the tires don't last. I was burning the right rear off of it, so I kind of went back to the drawing board and came up with this setup. Certainly capable of running under 24 seconds in the 23.9 range. This is the truck series, so the setups are pretty forgiving just because the trucks are pretty forgiving, and you can be pretty aggressive in driving them. You can actually drive this in pretty deep into the corner, maybe touch the brakes just a hair just to get the truck to settle, hard back on the gas, keep it low coming out of the corner, and then kind of the same thing here, maybe touch the brakes just to get the truck to settle a little bit. That's not as low as you'd like to come out of the corner. You'd like to be down there near that yellow line. And that cost me there. That's probably why that was a 24.1 instead of a 23.9. Let's see if I can get a 23.9 here. I did have a setup that would get 23 below 23.8. But did not like the tire wear on that at all and kind of had to scrap it. There's a 23.992. That's a pretty respectable time. I like to put up a decent lap time and talk about the lap just to show what the setup is capable of, and then we go in and talk about it. So I'm going to finish this lap out right here. I will tell you one thing about this setup. It is tight. Yeah, you have to have a setup at Iowa that feels tight. Otherwise, you're going to wind up burning the rear tire off of it. So it feels tight. It gets better as the run wears on. But if you start off a setup at Iowa that feels neutral, you're going to burn the rear tire off, and you're going to have all kinds of problems by the end of the run. So that's my 2 cents on how a setup will feel at Iowa and how you need to run it for the long term. Let's go into the actual setup. I struggled with getting something where the right rear tire did not burn off. I wound up coming up with a front weight of 51%, which is extremely high for me. I never hardly go that high. And wedge of 49.9. With those settings, that kind of tells you why it will feel tight. But again, this is probably not a qualifying setup. This is a long run setup. What else? I went really aggressive on the cambers. Since you're burning off the rear tire instead of the front, I felt like I could go aggressive on the cambers, and really, if you're not burning the front tires off and you've got this setup that's really tight, you need to be aggressive on the cambers to get the car to rotate. So the cambers are really aggressive. I also went really aggressive on the grill tape, running it up to 60%. That's probably as high as I run anywhere. And the gearing, I was looking at a 389, a 382, and a 4 flat. Finally settled on the 389. You're red lining at the end of the straightaway with the 389, but you're not up against the rev limiter. So that's how I settled on the 389. So again, I hope this is helpful. Hope you liked it. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments. If there's any other tracks you'd like to see, please let me know that as well in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That would mean a great deal to me. And hope this is helpful to you. Thank you.